Hi, welcome back to the Mr. Fencing channel, and this is the second episode of Lecküchner from your living room. And like the last video, I'm going to provide you with a short but very fun drill that you can do with a short messer in your living room. And as we did the stier last time, going through a couple of windings from there, we're going to do the reverse. So we're going to now be starting in Eber and working from there. So the sequence will look like something like this in the end. We're going to build towards it. Right, so how do we build towards it? Well, first we're going to start off with the guards, as previously. So, what are the guards that we're using? Again, Bastei. Make sure you take a nice stable stance. If you don't know where to find it, jump up, jump down. This is your basic stance. So from there, left hand. Basically, the smaller your back, you can bring it a bit lower like this, because that actually forces you into a better stance. And rather than this, which you don't like, this is a better stance. And from there we have Bastei. Now we are also going to need Lecküchner. Lecküchner goes from lunging. So for now we just do it without a lunge. We stretch the hand like this. Don't overstretch. Make yourself as long as possible without breaking your structure. Bastei, Lecküchner. Next one is, of course, Eber, and we're going to take the awkward Eber, because if we have the time now to practice awkward things that we normally wouldn't, then the Eber is one of them. Eber, in the manuscript, it looks really weird. Most people go for an Eber like this, or like this. Even confines shows a guard like this, rather than doing the weird Lecküchner thing, which is this. Taking a low stance and keeping the messer all the way back, whilst having a loose grip like this. Just try it for shits and giggles. You're in your home, you're not going anywhere. Why wouldn't you? Important to keep your hands stretched. If you keep it bent like this, it will not really work as intended. So just keep it a bit stretched like this. And here you have your Eber. And finally, the last couple stances, they're going to be pretty easy. They're going to be high hangers. So the right high hanger and the left high hanger. Very much like a stier, but projected forward. So first exercise, go through all these guards, go through these leggers and positions. So starting your Bastei, see what happens if you go to Lecküchner, go back, see what happens if you go to Eber, see what happens if you go to a high hanger. You might see that you have to turn your hips to get through some of them. That's exactly what you want to be doing. So move through your guards in a nice flow. You might want to change your footing a bit, as long as you really pay attention to how you stand, to your structure and your form with this exercise. Now, at some point you feel like, I've done enough of this, I'm getting bored of it, it's perfectly fine, let's move on to the next thing. So what are we going to be doing? Well, we're going to be moving towards, well, let's first practice the lunge again. So we're going to be starting in our Bastei, and we're going to be lunging forward. So we extend Lecküchner, and we lunge. And it needs to be a lunge from which you can easily recover. And you do this for a set amount of time, or a set amount of reps. Just do what you can do, don't overtrain yourself on this one. So we've done first exercise, second exercise. Now we're going to go to the third one. We're going to now be practicing how to actually go from this Eber towards a high hanger. So we start in Eber like this, and from Eber we strike upwards. So we bring the hand forward, go to the thumb grip, and pretty much go towards this position. I find it easiest with thumb grip. It's basically like doing Endrusthoud or Tverhoud for those people who are used to long short-term lunge. From here, just strike there. Do this a couple of times. For a set amount of time or a set amount of reps, once again. Now, third exercise, the Entrustcopter. So we have our right foot in front, and we start here, we strike here, and then 3, 4, 5, and back. So we make 5 Entrusthauen from this position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. So with that, you need hip engagement. And with that, we move on to the next exercise, which means that we're going to be practicing the movement you'd be using for a duplieren, as we're going to be simulating in the final drill. So we once again take our Eber, and from Eber we strike forward like this, and with that, once we've struck this, we're going to make a step forward left, whilst simultaneously making second strike here. If I step with left, my right shoulder needs to come forward, and I might need to turn my foot a bit. I'll make sure that it comes on camera like this. We are in Eber, nope, we are in Eber, strike the Entrust, strike the Entrust here. You see, my left foot is turned. For the exercise that we're doing, this is going to be one of the elements of the final flow. We're going to start here, strike the Entrust with that step, from your left, strike one from the right with a step, strike one again from the right with a step, and strike one from left with a step. Every time that you have a step with your left foot, your right shoulder still needs to be forward, so you're going to do that with the foot turned like this. That's quite important. Do a couple of repetitions in this one. So once again, start in Eber. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. Now, the final exercise, bringing it all together. We're basically going to take the exercise we've done previously, but we're going to bring it all together with everything we did before. So we start off in Bastei here like this. We're going to be lunging forward, Langrot, bring it back to Eber, strike to a high hangen with the Entrust, strike from the right with the Entrust, left foot advances, strike from right with the Entrust, right advances, and strike from left with the Entrust, left advances. Now, Entrust, Entrust, and back to Bastei. A number of strikes. So I'll just do it a couple of times slowly and you can figure it out again. So, lunge with Langrot, back to Eber, Entrust towards high hanger with that step, Entrust towards left high hanger with left advancing, Entrust to left high hanger with the right advancing, and Entrust to right high hanger, left advancing, Entrust left retreating, Entrust right retreating, and back into Bastei. I'll do it a couple times more. And last time. Right, so what can you take away from these exercises? Well, this drill, once again, very good workout for your legs. You certainly will feel it if you do it for more than just a couple reps like I just did. You will also definitely get a feeling for hip engagement, because this Entrusthauen requires your hips, and it's a really good footwork exercise, because the footwork at times is a bit awkward, and you really need to practice that if you want to get some of the fancy positions you see in Lecküchner. So take this drill and do it, have fun with it, and if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching, don't forget to subscribe and keep your eyes open, because having moved to the new flat, I can finally upload more frequent videos, so keep your eyes peeled for them. Stay safe, stay healthy, and see you next time.